All right, well, not since the great Mackenzie Dern have we had a woman with this type of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pedigree cross into the UFC, and a lot of people are as excited as they were when Mackenzie signed several years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at these women, they may not be at the same level because Mackenzie is as good a grappler as we've ever seen coming to the UFC. But you recognize that this young lady has something special, especially on the ground. But then you look at her skill set and you realize that she has much more than just jiu-jitsu. But boy, oh boy, if you are spending extended amounts of time on the floor with this young lady, you are constantly in danger.
No, you're absolutely right, and we might see more striking out of her here tonight, but we know what her bread and butter is, and we expect her to employ that to great success tonight. All right, here she is, the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, Holly Holm. It was Melbourne, Australia. It was UFC 193, November 15th of 2015, when Holly Holm effectively changed her life forever.
Holly Holm changed her life, but she changed the landscape of mixed martial arts.
Yes.
She showed that Ronda Rousey was not this unbeatable fighter that everybody thought she was to be. Went out there, set her traps with that lead left hand, used her footwork and movement to walk Rousey right into a beautiful head kick that finished the fight. A multiple-time boxing champion, amateur kickboxing background. Holly Holm is just truly something special.
And that Rousey win still one of the biggest upsets, betting odds or otherwise, in UFC history. Holly Holm, we are set for our main event of the evening. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Juliana, the Venezuelan Vixen Peña. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Holly the Preacher's Daughter.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. The Preacher's Daughter, the former UFC champion and a 2017 inductee into the International Women's Boxing Hall of Fame. Holly Holm back at it here tonight. Interesting stylistic challenge for her. We'll see if the takedown defense is tested. There's a kick. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. All right, so just as her corner set and our fighter... Oh, lands a hip toss now. Holm gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice. There's the early takedown.
And now she's in mount.
Making all these shots count. Well, Holm's going for a choke. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, under the chin here. Could be the end. And maybe he's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
Relentless pressure from the top by Holm.
Oh, she got her flattened out there. Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, the ground ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the Preacher's daughter. Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
And she did not miss there. This could be the end, DC.
I mean, she hurt her so bad with that big head kick. I don't know how she said.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. But we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Penya's now cut above the eye from that. Oh, it looks like she's going for her arm now. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, belly down now. Oh, she got out.
What beautiful submission defense by this young lady. To stay calm and patient in the fire is what allowed for her to defend that submission attempt.
All right, so she postures up here and lands a big strike to the body. Nicely done there by Holm. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Holm gets back up. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. She got that kick to the body, Holm. 90 seconds to go now. Man, how good is her offensive wrestling? I'm not sure if she's putting on a
Oh, nice headlock. That guillotine is tight. It looks like she's going to finish this fight by guillotine. She's got her down. Now she's got to lock her guard and start to feed the hips as she pulls her way back to get her to submit.
half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow control, underhook, and getting back to your feet. Just got to be careful here.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Get up. Scramble. Scramble. Get up.
That was nice. In the half guard. Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there. And the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Round two next. All right, heading back to the corner, and oh, Pena's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Love the wrestling on display there. Nice takedown motions.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet. Oh, nice.
Holm gets back up again. So how about that? She does it again. This decorated kickboxer landing takedowns at will. Looks like she's already set a career high tonight.
She found a takedown early, and it propelled her forward. And she is now realizing that the takedowns can't be defended, so why not continue to go to them? It's very impressive to watch her.
Well, Holmes looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Very tense moment for her opponent. She's got the arm triangle locked in. But she's got to get down with it.
Oh, she got out. How good is that? Oh, Pena's in half guard now.
Great shot from the top position.
All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to keep going for it, because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submissions. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2. Well, no surprise here. She backs up. It's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she got to chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! All right, so there it is, yet another takedown. I'm getting tired just watching her move offensively.
There's nothing worse than getting taken down over and over again, because every time you get up, they just throw you back to the floor. It's exhausting. And it's, high elbow guillotine. Oh, she's got the submission locked in.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head. Nicely done. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Well, as a play-by-play guy, I try to stay out of the prediction business, but I think we're going to see another takedown attempt here soon.
Oh, absolutely. You see it playing itself out over and over again. She enters, she gets the takedown, and she will not stop at any cost to get the fight to the floor. She's been successful, so why would she change it?
Oh, DC prophetic yet again. There it is. You saw that one coming as she gets it again.
She got another takedown. She almost makes me seem smarter, much smarter than I really am. I mean, Oklahoma State has now turned to Harvard the way that I'm predicting takedowns.
Oh, hook to the head by Holly Holm.
Great timing on that double leg.
And she gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get upright.
Another takedown lands.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
She's got the Darce choke locked in.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, Holmes back in half guard. 20 seconds to go, round 2. So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Pena's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Closing the distance here. And yet another takedown by Pena.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
Third round underway.
Beautiful block there. Real quick leg kick.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
I mean, that is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
And you gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Big double leg, double change.
Penya's in half guard.
I need you to be active on the
And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. From the clinch now, nice trip for her as she gets the takedown. Oh, heavy shots raining down. Well, no surprise here, she backs off and welcomes her opponent back to the feet. Massive left hand.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, Penya's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Clinch here, but she's still able to land a huge punch to the head.
She throws her jab and she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She needs to keep that chin tucked when she throws that jab or kick. A lot of her technique leads to her chin flying up in the air, and she's getting countered.
Nicely done as she closes the distance to attain the single collar. Another shot fired there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick. Beautiful transition.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. While we sat down with her on Thursday, she said it's all coming together and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best.
She's done. It looks like it's over.
Gotta think she's gonna go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal a little bit.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself to finishing this fight. She has done a great job of setting up the attacks that hurt her opponent. She just not has been able to put her out completely. I want to see what she will change to ultimately in the night.
Wow, is she applying a lot of pressure here? I'm not sure how much her opponent can take. Clear sense of urgency here as she tries to make sure the judges stay out. Wow, another strike gets through and targeted right on that cut. She is a bloody mess. Holly Holmes in stacked guard now, opposition. She could be in trouble here. She's really accurate landing these strikes from top position. Oh, and she's back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get back to her feet. The kick is there to the body. 1 minute now to go in the third. Well, Holmes' head kick attempt, that one is blocked. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Holmes' body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection. Man, she is at her relentless best late in the round and gets another takedown for good measure.
Big one. Holy smokes!
All right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Holly, the Preacher's Daughter, Holm.
All right, so another big win for the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion Holly Holm here tonight. And you see the celebration in the corner. She draws such high marks for being a great teammate. It's really special to see her embrace with her team after a win like this, and this really gets her right back into title contention. Holly Holm showing you that her best days may still be ahead of her inside the octagon.